Alright, let's talk about some cool ways we can make our disc golf carts more awesome and more portable. So a lot of your carts have screw knobs on the ends, which they work, but if the set screws aren't right and you don't have the tool, you can't take the tires off, yada yada yada. And one of the issues with the Delta cart is axles. So like this one right here. Don't lose your little plastic pieces, we don't lose those. One of the issues with the Delta cart is it generally comes with a thin wall tubing for the axle. And this is thick wall tubing, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's bent, and I got to bend it back. So one of the downsides with upgrading your wheels with larger wheels, because a larger wheel is going to roll better. If you take a small item and you try to roll it over something, it doesn't have as much leverage, etc. It's easier to get this bigger wheel over some of the different obstacles you're going to get on the course. But now we also have this leverage to contend with, which is really difficult. So I'm going to replace this axle here with a solid metal tube, which should hopefully fix that issue. And I'm not really sure why it's so easy to bend these stupid things, but then again, when I go to bend them back, they bend back pretty easy. So one of the things that I started doing, and one of the issues with the Delta cart in general, is it's really hard to take the wheels off, because when they install the wheels, they use roll pins in the end. And roll pins are a pain in the butt to get out, and they're generally used for something a little more permanent. So how I fix this solution, we'll just put this broke-ass axle back in here. And when you do this, don't lose your little plastic washers. These are I mean, you can replace it with something else, but they're basically to keep you from burning up this here. It's a nylon deal. So how I fix this issue is you get these little clips right here. How these work is they got a center pin, and then they got a easy removable keeper. So this flexes. So when you go to put your axles on, we're going to stick that pin in there, and then you can just basically pull it. Come on. It's not the easiest thing, which is what you want. You don't want them to just accidentally come off. Because that's one of the problems with cotter pins, is the cotter pin doesn't have as good of a hold. So let's take this axle off here again real quick, and you can see how that works. So if you want to take it off, you can leverage it off with the tab. And that's going to hold them on. And then to make sure that you're not sitting there tearing your stuff up, make sure you get washers. A lot of your standard carts are not going to come with some sort of washer on the outside. They're actually going to rub them roll pins right on the outside here. What that's going to do, especially if they're plastic or whatever is going on, you're going to tear that up. So you can see that this cart here, when they put the pins in originally, they put the roll pins back in, and oh no, he used screws when he did this, and he ended up damaging the wheel hub here. If we get one of these washers and stick it over here, bam, that's all safe now. So that's what you can look to do on your cart. If you want to upgrade it, make the wheels easier to take off, get rid of the knobs that fall off, and stick to these I don't remember the exact name for them. You can find them at the Home Depot or Lowe's. They're in the hardware section. They're going to be in a bag. They should be in a bag. I don't think they're in the drawers. I can't remember. So there's a quick video for y'all today. And at the moment, what I'm going to do is bend this axle back so it at least rolls around before I get another axle for the guy. And go from there, because solid axle is going to be heavier, but I mean, can't keep having these bent, because then your tire weeble wobbles, and we don't want that. See y'all.